Hello, my name's Diana, and this is my Trailblazers of the Universe YouTube channel. On my channel, I am helping you fearlessly and unapologetically live your best, most authentic life. I'm helping you transcend your limitations and break through the barriers you have. So today's topic is going to be basically, what meaning are you giving the things in your life? Anything that we experience, we give some kind of meaning to, right? So, and that creates a reality. It creates our thoughts, our emotions, our actions, which then creates our reality. So people, I think, we glaze over the importance of the meaning we're giving things in our life. Really, in life, everything is actually neutral. We give it meaning. We label things as good or bad, or happy or sad or whatever however you want to label it. So, for example, something as simple as a rainy day. A rainy day is neither good or bad. It's actually neutral, but there's someone that could experience it as they love it and they're in a great mood because of it, and some of it, like, oh, it's a rainy day, I'm gloomy, everything's dark and dismal and stuff. So that's a more simple example. Another thing could be you had a relationship, your relationship ended, your partner broke up with you, and there's some people that happens to them, their heart's broken, they literally hold on to that energy field, that sadness, for their whole life, and they can't love anybody again. And they allow themselves time to grieve, and they say, maybe this person really wasn't, maybe they took some space away from me, like, maybe this happened for a reason, maybe I'm meant to be with someone better, maybe all my needs aren't being met, maybe I really wasn't as happy as I thought I was, and, kind of move on, right? So it's all about your perspective. Losing a job could be, everyone looks at it differently. I've had job loss before, and I thought I was in the world. You say, oh, I'm not good enough, I suck at, and then we hold on to that, and then it affects our present moment. We get upset over it, and we feel like we're not good enough. Or you could look at it as, hey, you know what, that job didn't work out, maybe there's something even better that I could be even happier doing, or maybe it wasn't really good for my mental health. Everything happens for a reason, and when we're reacting to something, we're giving something such a negative meaning, usually there's some kind of negative limiting belief. We change our beliefs about things, we change the meaning. I know when I worked on my beliefs, when I did lose a job, when I did lose relationships, things that happened, when I started to have better beliefs about myself, and I always identify with the beliefs I've had since I was younger from traumatic experiences, I started to see myself differently. I didn't react so much to those things. Like those things that once triggered me, I said, you know what, just because that happened doesn't mean this. I can give this a positive meaning. I can find something better, someone better, or I can make something positive out of this. See, some people with those very traumatic experiences actually use it. They transmute it. So things happen and you change it. You always find a silver line. There's always a reason things happen. Sometimes that thing that happened led to something better. Or maybe that thing happened so you could help other people. A lot of people that are most inspiring, even famous people, even people that are millionaires, a lot of them had bad traumatic experiences when they were younger, and they transmuted it, and they transmitted something positive, gave it a positive meaning, say, you know what, this stuff did happen, but it doesn't mean I'm not worthy. It doesn't mean I'm not good enough. It doesn't mean I'm not deserving this kind of lifestyle, and they just moved forward, that they let it go, and it made them stronger. Right? Some people, it breaks them down, and they let it break them down the whole lives, and they become the victim of their whole lives, and there's some people that they let make it strong. So really, everything is just a perspective. How are you perceiving something? You might see the person that cut you off in traffic. Maybe they're just having a bad day. Maybe they had a breakup. Maybe who knows, maybe their mom died or something, Instead of, I think we make everything about us all the time, and usually most of the things that happen, the meaning that we're giving is just based on our beliefs, our thoughts, our feelings, our experiences, our state of being at the time. But there's so much more going on that we don't know, so we have to kind of be the observer, kind of neutralize everything. It's neutral. Hey, this happened, things happen, experiences happen, you're dealing with different kinds of people, a person is a whole other universe with their own beliefs, thoughts, feelings, and everything, so we're interacting with each other, and I think we take things really personal sometimes. Anything that happens, there's always way more than meets the eye, so a simple perspective shift could really help give you a different perspective on it, and we don't need to extract our identity from these things that happen. We give things meanings, and if we give similar things, similar meanings all the time that are negative, we start to form an identity from that. We think that's who we are, that's what we deserve, and then it can be a really negative, we go down a downward spiral with that. So just want to make this quick video to really think about especially when you're emotionally triggered by something that happens, about what meaning am I giving that. If you're having a strong emotional, like negative reaction, you're obviously, your beliefs are triggered, or there's something going on there that's a little bit deeper. Maybe you should examine the meaning you're giving it. Maybe isn't, I want to say negative or positive, but it isn't really serving you in the way that you think it does. And usually, a lot of times, we don't see something, right? How many times has something happened to you that you thought was negative, and then later in life, hindsight 2020, right? So you saw it, you went back, and you're like, oh, that happened for that reason. I thought this whole time that this was because of this, but actually this led me to something better. Or this had happened, so this could happen, you know? So it's all about simple perspective shift. So that's all I have for today. If my content resonates with you, then feel free to subscribe. And I also have a Facebook group and Instagram, Trailblazers of the Universe. I will put the link in the description of the video and on my channel as well. So have a good day, everybody. Namaste.